Alright, Smoking Bears here. We're going to show you how we start up our drum and a mini drum. So Bear Cub, let's show them how we start one up. Alright, tell them what you got there.
I got some Weber fire starters.
Yeah, these things work amazing. Alright, lay the... Oops. It's alright, lay it back. It's fine.
I'll drop the light.
And what we have inside, let's move the probe out of the way, is the ash catcher, which is just a $5 charcoal cheap grill base. Light it, go ahead. Yep. And she drops it down in there. I like to use two of them because it gets a little higher fire. Gets the fire up a little bit. And then what we have here is just some leftover charcoal from the cook last week with some hickory. We're just going to drop that basket down in there. Alright, and then now we're going to put our heat plate in there. And basically the heat plate, if you can see that, just if I get out of the way, it defers the heat from coming straight up to going to the outside, so you get more of an even cooking. So now we're going to set this down, set this lid down, open up the exhaust. And our air intake is controlled by these little intake pipes. The magnet goes on top when we don't want air to come in. Open it as needed. Just starting out, we want it all the way open. I got one on this side and one on this side. That usually does me pretty good. Occasionally I got to pull that one out, but that's usually when I have a ash clogging problem. But lighting it up this way, I don't have that issue. So we'll check back here in a few, and we'll get the little one going. All right, so here we are in the mini. We just pulled the little charcoal pan out, or rack out, and she's going to light this cube up. Yep. All right. Put the rack back on it. All right. Just going to add some charcoal. You can just dump some on it. Just for the purpose of the video, that'll be plenty. We're just trying to show how to fire this up. We're not really doing a cook on it, I don't think, yet. But if we decide to, then we can always add more. But that's that. And then here's the air intake. So I want that all the way open to start out, and then I'll adjust it as I need it. Now we put the middle piece back on. It sits on there real nice. We've got a heat diverter in there. You can't really see it that well. And the top goes on. And the purpose of the diverter is just to move the heat from the center all to the outside to promote even cooking. And then she's going to open the exhaust. Maybe, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long while. There you go.
There we go. So then there is Mr. R2-D2 fired up. And as you can see, we got good smoke coming out up here, so we're lighting up really good. We'll let them come up to temp, and then we'll show you what clean smoke looks like, and we'll get ready to go. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you this real quick. Little feature. That is just a gate latch handle or gate latch hinge that I've put on, bolted on to make it a lid hinge. This little spot here, it's opened up for temperature probes, like to slide in for if you're running an iGrill or something like that. You can slide your probes in. An external fan like a Guru or a homemade version of that. I slide my pieces in there and my probes in there, and tells my fan what to do. My fan will be hooked up to the inlet there. Another cool little feature is right here. I don't know if you can see that. I know I can't. There's a little gap right there. What that gap is for the actual probe wires. You can see it just a little bit right there. You can see it. So if I'm hanging, if I want to monitor like on an iGrill or something, I can stick it in right there, through right there, right on the meat in the grate temple. It's over here. There it is. All right, guys, I just want to show you this here. It's see all that real thick, nasty smoke? That's dirty smoke. What's happening is the coals are getting all lit up and everything, so we're sitting at about 225, so we want to cool that down. So what we're gonna do, we want to close this one off and leave that one all the way open. Now that'll restrict the airflow that the fire's pulling in, which will hopefully which will stabilize the temps. So we'll come back. It's been about 30 minutes, so we'll come back in about 15 and see where we're at. Now this one here, you see it's still rolling. We're running. Oops, sorry. It's still coming up temp. It's about 175. So it's still rolling a little dirty smoke. So we're gonna close that back because we don't want it to get too high. So we'll close it back about halfway, and we'll come back in about 15 minutes to see where she's at. All right, folks, it's been a little while. Here's that cleaner smoke. It's still running a little hot, so I have to cut the air intake back a little bit. But as you see, it's not as billowing white as it was. It's a lot more clear. I don't know if you can see it, but this one here is ideal. It's really clear. It's hot, about 215 degrees. That's ideal. So we're getting there. We're going to cut the air intake back a little bit, and we actually have. Go ahead. We're going to put some cornbread on. So let's shut this down. We're going to cut this back just a little bit. Just kind of get her down from, she was up around almost 300, so we want to bring her down just a little bit. So, well, that's it. That's it from Smoking Bears today. There's Bear Cub. She's been hiding. So, like I say, light it up and get your kids out there and cook with them. Your wife will enjoy it, and so will the kids. Bye.